Hello, Nick. It's Poppy. Can you give me a call? Thank you. Bye.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is the best day today, and that is game day. Starting off game day with a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie, and you already know what it is if you watch my channel. The best drink there is a peanut butter cup substitute white chocolate for dark chocolate. It is amazing. We have a 7 o'clock game tonight on Saturday prime time, and we're playing Gilmore Academy. Gilmore is one of the fancy private schools in the area, so they always have really good soccer talents. I don't think, let me see. We played them maybe 5 or 6 or 7 times now in our history, and I don't think we've ever beat them. Maybe tonight can be the night that we can do that. It is an absolute beautiful day for soccer. It is what I consider perfect weather. It is 60 degrees, cloudy, little sprinkles of rain so far. This is prime soccer weather here in Northeast Ohio in the middle of the fall. However, driving over to Tropical Smoothie, you know what I saw? I already saw some Halloween decorations. It is September 7 right now when I'm filming this, and there's already Halloween stuff out. Like, come on now, let's relax, 1 month at a time.
Right here, thinking what am I gonna do? Yeah, 'cause last night was the last time that I saw you.
Picked up some more Gatorade and granola bars for our ball boys and ball girls. I try to get a minimum of 3 per game, ideally 4, so we have 2 on each sideline, so the ball gets in quicker when it goes out of bounds. Usually these ball boys and girls are the little siblings of my players, which is 1, it's awesome getting them active and involved with the program, but 2, I think they're all soccer players, and they'll probably play for the high school in the future. So good way to get these younger kids going, and as you know, time is money. I do not expect them to work for free, so their compensation is just Gatorade and granola bars. They do like it. Here's my roster. I gotta circle the starting lineup for today. Let's go you. Let's go you. Let's go right here. Let's see here. And today, Charles, good work. Charles is one of my freshmen. He played like a monster last varsity game off the bench. So I'm gonna give him his first varsity start today as a freshman. So well done, Charles. All right, guys, get up to the school and keep this video rolling. Hope you enjoy another one today. Let's go. Let me tell you how I got my starts in coaching originally. So it was the summer of 2020. I was going into my senior year of college where I was playing soccer, and that season was wiped out because of COVID for the most part. Half the games got canceled, half our practices got canceled, and the games that were scheduled just didn't mean much. Like, no one cared about anything that season. So it was kind of dumb, and at the same time, I was having some injury problems. So me personally, I felt ready to move on to the next chapter of my life. At the same time, the JV head coach position at this school came open, so I took that opportunity when I got it. Thought, what the heck, if I can't play, then might as well go coach during my senior year of college and have some fun. And that fun was the most fun I've ever had, period. And that's when I realized I'm meant to be a coach. That's something I want to do for the rest of my life. When I talk to these guys now, I think I have 2 mottos that I try to instill in their brains as a soccer player and then as a person. First of all, you play every practice and every game like it's your last, because you never know when it could be. In my last soccer game, I didn't know that it would be my previous year, junior year of college. Had I known that, maybe I would have played a little bit harder. And then the second thing I want to instill in these guys is anything that you choose to do it at 100% or don't do it at all. Anything you choose to do it at 100% or do not do it at all. They owe it to themselves, to their parents watching, to me as a coach, and to their teammates to give every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears in their body every time they step on the field. I want to instill a strong work ethic in these guys, which they actually already have, but knowing I can have a direct impact on their future success as they graduate high school and move on into the rest of their lives, is really awesome to know that I have that impact as a coach. Alright, this is the next day. I'm currently at a rest area in the middle of Ohio, driving 2 hours to see my girlfriend and her dog. But we did lose 2-0 to Gilmore. It was a tough team, but I think it was a very respectable performance from us. We locked down defense for the most part, worked probably as hard as we could have, and overall played well, and I'm proud of the guys. Just a better team, right? The better team scored 2 goals against us purely from their skill and not our mistakes. So good performance overall. We live and we learn and we move on. Rather have the guys lose to these good teams as opposed to playing crappy teams where they don't grow as a soccer player or as a person. Another reason I'm so passionate about coaching is I feel like by coaching, I'm giving back a little to life, what life has given me. So I'm so fortunate, and I feel so blessed in my life that I have what I have. And I don't have anything crazy. I don't have a ton of money or any of that, but I have a loving family. I have good friends. I had good coaching growing up when I was playing soccer. I had a good education, and I have a good full-time job now that allows me the time to coach soccer on the side. And these are all things that I'm so grateful for. Because of that, I feel like I have a duty in life to help. You know, maybe I can help these guys. I feel like in my life I'm relatively set. I'm not struggling to do anything, and that truly is a gift in itself, because most people are struggling in some way. Most of my guys have had to jump through a lot more hoops in life than I did growing up, and that's just to survive. A lot of my guys don't have a loving family, so if they don't have someone in their family they can talk to personally, hopefully they can come talk to me as their coach. If they don't have many good friends they can talk to, okay, well, off the soccer field I'll be their friend. When I'm done being their coach on the field, off the field, you know, I want to be their friend. A lot of these guys don't do that well in school as I did. So for example, I'm happy to help with anyone's homework whenever possible. Science I sucked at. Let's see, reading I just didn't like doing. English I was good at, but I didn't like doing it either. Math was mostly my main subject, and I could probably do math just like that at all levels in high school. ACT, I was actually in my high school, I got 34 on math, but I bombed like the reading part. Anyways, happy to help with anyone's math homework, for example. When I was graduating high school and going to college, I had a lot of mentors in my life help me do that and give me advice on what college to pick and what major to pick and how to live my college life. And then when I graduated college and entered the work world, I had a lot of mentors doing the same thing of helping me land a job, you know, land internships that led to a job, and helped me move from Cleveland to Atlanta and start my own life by myself. I had mentors and helpers along the way. So if I can turn around and help the same way that I got that help, you know, that right there is what fulfills me. Back with my girl Ellie, miss her so much. The thing is, we also have here Skylar's Rottweiler Prudence, technically Skylar's mom's, but Prudence lived with us in Atlanta for just like 3 or 4 months, and then she went back to Ohio, and then Ellie, we adopted Ellie, she came to live with us in Atlanta. Well, essentially Ellie and Prudence, who you'll see in a second, are now sisters, because eventually we want Prudence and Ellie to live with us under the same roof. That cannot happen right now because they hate each other. So we're gonna try to introduce them again through the fence of the 2 dog parks side by side. Hopefully this gets a little better. Sit. Good girl. You gotta be nice.
Good girl.
That right there is your sister. That is your sister, Ellie. You gotta be nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's her new sister. Do you guys remember Prudence? It's already been almost 2 years since she was in Atlanta with us, and she is just a big baby. I mean, I love Rottweilers. She's just a big ball of love. Rottweilers get so much hate because supposedly they're vicious and they bite. They don't. There's no such thing as a bad dog. There's such things as bad owners and bad trainers. But Prudence is obviously the better of the two between her and Ellie. She's a lot more trained. She's a lot less reactive to other dogs. We're still working on Ellie. She is a work in process. We only adopted her not too long ago, and she's gotten a lot better. She's improved, but she is not as good as Prudence. Prudence is 100 pounds of pure freaking love. Aren't you, Prudence? Oh. and she drools a ton. Look at this. Can you come closer, baby? Look at all that drool. Look at all that. Oh man, that is some Rottweiler drool right there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful dog.
Right here, thinking what am I gonna do? Oh, yeah, 'cause last night was the last time that I saw you.
Just ran up a $50 tab at B-Dubs just for the Brownies to get absolutely smacked by the Cowboys. Like, truly embarrassing, but as a Cleveland sports fan, this is nothing new. It is difficult at most of the time being a Cleveland sports fan. None better than opening up the season with an absolute demolishing to the Cowboys. Anyways, I think all coaches, good or bad, deserve a lot of credit for what they do. Even bad coaches, because I don't think any coach intentionally tries to be a bad coach, and if they do, then they shouldn't be coaching, but you know what I mean? Coaches put in so much time and effort that most people don't realize, I think, for not much payoff. I do get paid to coach soccer, but it's minimal compared to the amount of hours I put in from the time I stepped in late March up through now in September. I don't know what it breaks down to per hour, but it's not much. But I don't care. Like, I don't do it for the money. That's how much I love doing it. That's how much fun I'm having. That's how passionate I am about coaching soccer specifically and making sure these boys turn out to be great young men. After the soccer season ends, I got to get started on my coaching licenses because I actually don't have any of them. Well, I have the like the grassroots certifications, and then after the grassroots certifications, it starts the D license is the first step, and then C, B, A. I would say 80 to 90% of high school head coaches probably have their D license, and then I would say 50% of high school coaches probably have their C license. That's just a rough guess. And then B and A, that's up towards like the college and professional levels. So I got to get started on my D license, and I had this crazy idea as well. The odds of it happening are slim. I would need to get permission and funding from the school to make it happen, but I still have my network and my contacts in Atlanta from the organization I coached with there. You know, what if I brought a handful of guys from the high school to come down to Atlanta with me and scrimmage my old team down there sometime in the summer or something? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Whether that could happen, I don't know. That I would have to jump through a couple different hoops to make that happen, but it's all about the experience. I want to give these guys as great of an experience as possible in their 4 years here. Whether that would happen, probably not, but it's worth an ask. Anyways, guys, that's why I coach. It's a huge passion of mine, and I'm so fortunate that I'm able to do it, and I hope I get to do it for the rest of my life. Whether this is the first video you're watching or if you've been following for a long time, I really appreciate it. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please drop me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.